So you bought yourself a brand new camera and you want to start filming straight away, but you realise that you forgot about the mic and you've blown most of your budget on the camera. Oh, sound familiar? Well, it looks like Rode has got your back. They recently released the Rode Videomic GO 2, which is a tiny shotgun microphone, and it comes in at under $99, or in my case, £87.50. I bought one with my own hard-earned cash, and I'm here today to look at the main features and to put it to the test against some of Rode's other mics that I've used in the past to see how it compares. The contenders are my old Rode Videomic PRO, must have had it for the best part of 10 years, and it's still going strong. The original Rode Videomic GO. Yeah, the mic bracket broke on mine, but more about that later. What do I even need this thing for? Because the inbuilt microphone on your camera is absolute garbage, to put it bluntly. Plus, the mic is not just a camera mounted microphone. When you use it with the Rode Connect app, it can be used in a few ways. A USB mic for your Mac or PC, or a recording device for your Android or iPhone. Or you can use up to 4 USB mics at the same time to record podcasts. Again, if you use the Rode Connect app. Just to make you aware, I did want to do a quick audio test with the Videomic GO 2 plugged into my iPhone. Unfortunately, a standard USB-C to Lightning cable didn't work. According to Rode's website, there are 2 different types of USB-C to Lightning cables specified by Apple. One is a charging cable that's usually supplied with your iPhone, and the other is a Lightning accessory cable. This is a different type of cable that's used to attach accessories like microphones to your device. You can use any Apple certified Lightning accessory cable to connect the Videomic GO 2 to your device, but it's a bit of a minefield if you want to gamble and go off brand to buy a cheaper cable. So my advice is to play it safe and go for the Rode SC15 or SC19 Lightning accessory cables. So this also means you're going to have to fork out another $20 or so to make it compatible with your iPhone. So just to confirm again, a regular charging sync cable will not work. It's a totally different type of cable. The way you control the input of the mic when connected to your computer is through the sound settings on your Mac or PC. So you don't necessarily need to use the Rode Connect software to use it with your computer, but the app gives you options to tweak, handy especially if you're making video calls. So this mic is ideal for those of you who do run and gun interviews, podcasts, video calls, or if you're a YouTuber or vlogger. Basically, if you're going to be doing a lot of content creation, this mic might be a good option for you. Side note, this is still a directional shotgun mic, so it's going to sound better when you place it around 8 to 10 inches from the source, closer if you can, so I would advise that you would probably need to boom it just out of shot when you're filming interviews. Okay, let's do a quick unboxing to see what you get with the Rode Videomic GO 2. You get a 3.5 cable, a foam windshield, and a shock mount. Right off the bat, I'm liking the improved shock mount. It's the same Rycote design as I've seen on other shotgun mics, and this really helps stop the low-end frequencies of handling noise when mounted to a camera. I also like the sliding rail feature you get on this shock mount. You can move it forward or back to get out of the way if you need to use the viewfinder. I gotta be honest, I wasn't a fan at all of the first Videomic GO. I know it was like a $50 or $60 mic, but what were you expecting? Well, the shock mount broke on mine, and because it was all built into the whole design of the mic, it's not very easy to repair. So for the audio comparisons I'm gonna do later on, I've kind of Frankensteined a mount for the purpose of these tests. Sorry about that, but I ain't buying a new one, that's for sure. On the Videomic GO 2, I am already liking the improvements on the build quality. It's great to see that you're definitely getting more bang for your buck than the previous version. You can plug the mic directly into your computer or mobile phone via the USB. And when you use this mic in USB mode, you can monitor the sound by using the headphones via the inbuilt 3.5 jack. When using the Rode Connect app, you have access to a noise gate, a compressor, big bottom, and an aural exciter.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Basically, you can do the same processing that you can on the Rodecaster Pro, which is pretty impressive for a $99 microphone. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. So where the Rode Connect is aimed at more of a podcasting / streaming software option for your Videomic GO 2, you can also download the free Rode Central app, which is more of a companion software option for all your audio needs. So with the Rode Central app, you get the following options: a -18 dB pad, which will bring your input down if the signal is coming in too hot, an input level to control when you're using the mic with a computer or phone. You also get a high pass filter for cutting unwanted low hums, plus a high frequency boost if you're using a furry dead cat windshield, which is an optional accessory. And finally, the volume control for the direct monitoring when you have your headphones plugged into the jack socket of the Videomic GO 2 itself. Plus, there's no latency issues whatsoever. So because you also use the mic as an audio output for your PC or Mac, you also have a really simple audio setup with just your Videomic GO 2 and a pair of headphones. So let's talk about powering the mic. You don't have to worry about it at all for this mic, as it draws everything you need from wherever you connect it to, whether it be the 3.5 jack or USB connection, so no need to worry about charging it or remembering to bring those extra batteries on shoots. Plus, after doing a little research, it looks like the Wireless Go 1 and 2 systems both supply power via their 3.5 jacks, so brownie points for Rode for their integration with their other products. Nice work. Okay, let's do some sound tests. For the camera mounted test, I've made sure that I was approximately 2 foot away from the microphones to make it as fair and consistent as possible. Oh, by the way, it's probably a good idea to use headphones at this point if you're not already, so you can hear the comparisons better. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. So the next test is seeing how the mic fares up when it's closer to the subject in an interview boom style. So here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I've got to say that this is a very versatile mic. If you need a mic that covers a lot of ground, like recording voiceovers, video calls, mobile phone recording, podcasts, vlogging, or booming for interviews, this mic does it all. I've got to admit, I didn't think this Go 2 would be any good because of my experience with the first Videomic GO, but this is a great little piece of equipment. And I've been searching around online and I can't think of a microphone that would be more versatile at this price point. So yeah, good job, Rode. So if you want to see what other options for shotgun mics Rode have, I compare the NTG2, the NTG5 and the STC1 Hypercardia mic from Sontronics in this video right here. And I found the difference in audio quality to be quite surprising, so go check it out next. And thanks for watching. Looks like a bit of poo on there. Oh well.